Hello, my name is Ami. I am from group
120.
group 120. This is our last discussion video for the before the mid-sem
And for the postmortem of our
and for the postmortem of our first
Video
VIMAG
magazine.
video magazine or VIMAG, as we like to call it. So does anyone here want to start first? Or does everyone still want to think about what they want to talk about?
So I think from this discussion, so basically we have interviewed both student and the bus driver, and I think we can clearly see now what are the opinion from both student and the bus driver side, right?
Basically, the bus driver is not all bad. They are doing something for something because, of course, they need to wake up at. They need to wake up as early as possible to be here at 7 o'clock until the last trip is 10:30. So it's like their daily routine is like that. So they will feel like, why do I have to do this?
They didn't have shift though?
They don't have They don't have shift. They work from 7 to 10:30, and then sometimes the bus driver said that they have to work like 7 days per week, like that. So it's like a routine. They only have rest time, lunch break, right? Yeah. So everyone has their own.
Sorry.
Yeah.
So we know that the bus driver is just doing their job. We know that they are also very tired. So if they just shout at us, we just be patient.
Yeah.
Yeah, as the young, I feel like we need to respect them, and then our parents taught us to just obey what they're saying, right? So I think it's the same way, like the bus drivers. We don't have our parents here, but we have the lecturer, we have the bus driver that we have to respect. So I guess that's it. Especially if we know that if we think about it really deeply, they have family to feed on. They really depend on this job. But it would just make their life easier if we would just be organized, getting in, getting out, show them the metric card. They're just simply doing their job. But yeah, I think we just have to be a little less selfish.
Try to understand them.
Exactly.
And the reason why people say that the bus driver shout when they go into the bus, because one of the driver comments said because they try to teach students how to get to the bus in the proper way, but the students doesn't hear their advice. So he wants to make it on time. He needs to move from one spot to one spot on time. So he need to make it fast. So he accidentally increasing his voice. Accidentally actually. It's not their intention to try to shout them. They will try to teach people how to be polite, how to be good, and getting in the bus and getting out from the bus.
Okay.
It's also to be safe, right?
Yeah, to be safe for student safety mostly.
So before we doing this interview with the bus driver, my opinion is about maybe the facilities of the bus are bad because of the attitude of the bus driver. But after we done interview, okay, we know both sides. So which is for me is both sides must work together. Okay, either the bus or the students. Okay, like the students from their behavior, they are rushing, line up when taking the bus. Okay, and for the bus driver, maybe they are too stressed with the job, they don't know how to handle the situation with the students. So from this, what can I say is both sides have to work together to make a good facility, good cooperation. Okay, anything you want to add?
Nash?
Suggestion from the driver.
I don't know. Before studying this VIMAG, I was thinking the mistake was only on the side of the driver, right? So after doing this kind of VIMAG, I think it's not just solely on the driver itself. We should have seen the other side of it. So the students, we should also understand and cooperate along with the drivers as well. So yeah, so it's not just the bus and the drivers that should improve, it's also us that should improve mentality. Right? I've heard stories like in Japan, they usually queue to get on the bus. They don't really fight along, right? Like us, we just tend to fight as long we get in first. We even don't mind leaving our friends at
We're
back.
kind of like a selfish. Like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, sort of, yeah. So I think
Not kind of. I think we are.
we are.
selfish.
Yeah, we are.
And the woman, I mean the girl student that turns to be a rugby player.
Yeah, they
More
push
aggressive.
around. That's scary.
Yeah.
Selfish is like our culture nowadays. So being selfish is something that a requirement, I would say, to be Malaysian.
Yeah.
To be a Malaysian. So
And a few good suggestions from the bus driver. Most of them say that maybe they need to add more buses and more drivers to make the students more easier. And then they would like to have a bus that can comfortable for the students. For example, so that just not too crowded for the bus, so it's easier for them. It's more safety, it's more convenience for the students to get into the bus. And also, some of them also mentioned about the system for students living in the South City. For the foreigner student, they suggest about just like touch and go card, where they get the ticket like a touch and go system. So they just touch on that item and then
Like rapid care.
the one. So if they paid the fee for taking the bus, so they can get to the bus.
Save time.
Yeah, it save time. There's no argument between bus driver and the students, and then it's more easier for the bus driver.
I think also that I agree that I think we need to fix the system. Maybe put a line for queue on every bus stop, so the students know that there's a queue line. Because some of us knows, but some of us needs to be like really taught. Like this is how you queue. But anyways, and other than that, they just really need to make sure that the driver told us that they're scared if the passengers are more than its capacity, and if the passengers are beyond the driver's seat near the window. Yeah, it's so scary for them, and they just have to work with it. They have to control their steer and everything, which is scary actually if you think about it again. So maybe if we as the students are really taught or trained, or at least there are signs saying that it's enough, we cannot get more students, I think it will be fine. I mean, like, if we are late, that's our fault.
Yeah.
Like, that's not the bus's fault. I walk around everywhere in UPM, so I guess you can walk. Just go early. I mean, which is hard because like Asian countries tend to be a bit late. I mean, like Southeast Asian, like Indonesian and Malaysians, they're late, but still, maybe it'll help for us to be more punctual.
So if you have class at 8 o'clock, don't take the bus at 7:30.
Yeah, exactly.
It's ridiculous. Yeah.
Unless you want to walk.
Okay. So, if any one of you ever got mad with the bus drivers before this, just let it go.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I think
I got
it's
nothing
been
answer.
a really long time since we last take the bus.
Yeah.
Okay. So from the perspective of the bus driver, they are right. They tell students how to line up. Okay, but hey, this is university life. Okay, everybody knows. Okay, everybody know well how to line up. Isn't it to tell them? They are not just school children to tell how to line up. Okay, so from this is like common sense for them. Okay, maybe like we don't practice in our culture. Maybe like kind of selfish. So from this we can train the university student to like give some advice, maybe put some posters to line up, okay, to make the flow very smooth. Okay, what about you guys?
I just want to add something.
So maybe we can probably ask the MPP to probably discuss with the bus management to make it more better. That she said that we can probably make a queue line for the student to be more disciplined, so they don't so that the female student won't turn into rugby players during the morning, and we probably arrive to class early, probably. I'm not sure yet. So that is just one of my suggestion. That is to talk to the MPP about our bus situation.
So MPP play their part as a voice of students, representative, and the bus management also represent their employees, the drivers. So it's a two-way communication. They need more discussion about how to help the students to be that, because this one is one of the facilities that they provided for students. So it's very important.
I think there has been a continuous discussion between the representative council, the MPP, and the drivers, but still the
No
problem
issue.
is not being solved yet. Hopefully any problems will be solved.
I used to be mad at the driver, but after hearing their thoughts, now I just think that when they're lecturing us or when they get emotional, it's just that they're really passionate about their work and they just want to keep us safe.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think we should talk about our problems while making the video, like timing.
Yeah.
I think it's the biggest obstacle.
One of the obstacles was approaching the bus driver. None of them want to give the interview. Yeah. Finally, we had to offer chocolate to make them talk.
Plus they don't speak English.
Yeah. So
And also they don't want to be recorded.
Yep.
yeah.
So everything is off the record. At least we got something.
Yeah.
Okay. For the students, it's very easy to get their response. We interview them. Most of them give very good cooperation with us. Response. They talk a lot.
Students just want to promote themselves. Okay, in a video.
If we can improve next time, what are the steps of improvement?
I think we should really stick to like a schedule
Yeah.
and make sure that everyone is involved in the project.
Everyone doing their job. Just that we are not in the same place.
Yes, exactly. We should do it. I don't. Maybe it's hard because we have different schedules.
Different schedule.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that's it from our group.
Okay.
So from us, thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, one more thing. I think we should have like better. I don't know. Better planning. Stick to schedule with a good plans.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So everything is clear on which steps next, what to do.
Yeah, we should draft our ideas first.
Exactly.
Not just like everyone puts in ideas and then we just hear and listen and buy.
Yeah.
The next day we come back, we put in ideas again and buy again. So we should, I think we should
Sharing
start.
ideas.
Yeah, we're just sharing ideas and nobody's recording it.
Closing for our first music videos. Video magazine. Music video, sorry. Video magazine about.
Do we have any ideas what to make next?
Issue.
What about the water issue?
Issue. Wow.
What
Water.
My bad.
So
Yeah. It's not our
State issue.
My bad. Don't think.
do we need to meet one of the representative for the bus for our next step, making video? Like, continue like we
follow our
follow up, like we go into the management to talk about like how they produce the schedule, okay, how they solve the problem about lack of bus in the UPM. Any suggestion?
Can we continue the same topic?
Can you?
I mean, is it okay if we do the same topic? I don't know if Lex requires us to do two different. Yeah,
Two different topics.
I think so. So we can follow up. The topic maybe
think maybe if any of us have any suggestion, we can just post voice out in our WhatsApp group. Then we can discuss it again.
Also for this VMAC, each of us have to submit it, right?
Just one of it.
Just one of us? Really? Oh.
Doesn't have to be.
I thought there is something in my back of my head saying that every one of us have to submit something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe no, it's not necessarily only the leader can post the video.
Oh, maybe.
But
But
anyone can.
can we ask the lecturer again just to make sure?
Yes.
Using their model.
Yeah.
So,
I think that's it, right?
so that's it for our discussion tonight. So, good luck for the mid-sem break. Bye bye.
See you in the next video. In the next VMAX.
Soaring upwards.
Bye.
Right.
Alah.
Thank you, Azhar.
Thank you, Asa.
This is one about that.
And bye from me.
Bye.